There lived in the Kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortesque, led the militia in the battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortesque went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
Hello Rady, my name is Uber and I welcome you in MediEvil Remake. So a game that I waited for such a long time and it's really amazing. I already played this on this channel, but I wanted to return to it as we are right now going through this hack and slash theme, and that game works really well for that. So a little bit of backstory first, maybe, let's go with that. So MediEvil was a game that came out quite a long time ago, and if you would look at it right now, it would not really appeal to you. Because of the design of the characters and so on, you could see that it's a really old game and hasn't really aged that well, let's put it this way. This game was telling a story, the tale of a knight named Sir Daniel Fortesque that was killed in the Battle of Gallowmere, the land that he was protecting. Sir Daniel was a knight of King Peregrine, if I remember correctly his name. Really good knight, at least though the legends told us so. And according to legends, when there was this big ass Battle of Gallowmere that, well, the game was telling us about at the beginning, he died at the first charge with arrow straight to the eye. But people in legends said that he killed everyone, he killed Zarok, and so on and so on. Well, it doesn't matter, because 100 years after the Battle of Gallowmere, he's going back to life, because Zarok has returned and casted a spell that also brought him back from the dead. Not only the skeletons, zombies, and so on that we can see all around, but also his enemy, Sir Daniel Fortesque. And the story of MediEvil I, let's call it like that, is showing us the path of redemption of Sir Daniel Fortesque to earn his place in the Hall of Heroes, so place where all the heroes from this world are residing in party, eternal party, let's put it this way. And of course those heroes are mocking Daniel because he died in the battle, and so on and so on. It doesn't matter. In the end he kills the sorcerer, and after that he goes back to his crypt and, well, up to the Hall of Heroes, right? Well, few years later, but there was another game from MediEvil franchise. It was called MediEvil II. That was showing events that happened a few centuries later on, as one guy, I don't remember his name, I don't remember a lot of that, found a book that Zarok was using. It casted a spell that also brought Dan back from the dead. But this time Dan was brought back to life from death at some kind of museum, and the world moved forward from the events of MediEvil I. And quite a lot of stuff is happening over there. For example, there's time travel. Dan finds his love, Lady Kira, ancient Egyptian princess, so that's cool. And quite a lot of cool stuff is happening after that. But after MediEvil II, there was quite a long time till where there was nothing about MediEvil. People waited for MediEvil III, and that didn't really happen. Not too long ago, well, like 10 years ago, even more right now I think, there was MediEvil Ressurection. So reimagination, rethinking, remake, I don't know how to call it. MediEvil Ressurection is telling the same tale as MediEvil I, but it's a little bit altered to make it a little bit more, I don't know, modern, let's put it this way. So if you would look at the story that they are telling exactly the same story. Sir Daniel Fortesque was shot in the eye, died in the Battle of Gallowmere, and was resurrected, then was going on this crazy adventure through the whole Gallowmere in order to kill Zarok. And that's it. But if you take a closer look at each game, differences are, well, everywhere. There are different levels, for example, different weapons. Those heroes are looking completely different. Gorgos are looking completely different. Fighting systems are a little bit different. And so on and so on. And the MediEvil Ressurection, it was the first game from MediEvil franchise that I was playing. And that game is really close to my heart because I've been playing it as it was literally one of my first games that I played, and I loved it so much, really, really, really so much that I've been playing it ever since I first played it. There are like 1 year breaks from that, but every year or so I'm coming back to this game because it's just such an amazing game, right? And not too long ago came MediEvil Remake, so what we are seeing right now. And MediEvil Remake is really a remake, not as in MediEvil Ressurection, that was reimagination of that. MediEvil Remake is showing you, I think at least, exactly the same style that's happening in MediEvil 1, but in better graphics. And that's it. So that is really, really cool. And that is giving you a chance to check out that story without going back to, I believe it was released on PlayStation 1, I think. So yeah, quite a long time ago. So not many people even, can afford right now find even PlayStation 1 or 2. I don't remember which one was that. It doesn't matter. So this so this is remake of the first game, right? But if you would look at the older titles that Sony was remastering, like for example Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, those were remastered they were remastered version of 3 games released at the same time. So for Spyro we had Reignited Trilogy, and for Crash we had Insane Trilogy, I think it was called. From MediEvil we only got MediEvil 1 remake. We don't have a remake of MediEvil 2. Maybe that will come, who knows. But also, after MediEvil Ressurection, many people wanted this reimagination of MediEvil 2, but that didn't happen. Also people wanted MediEvil 3, but that didn't happen. But right now, as they were remastering the first MediEvil, probably they will remaster second MediEvil, that might mean that MediEvil 3 is coming. But we will not know that for sure till they will announce that. For right now, we can only play MediEvil, MediEvil Ressurection, MediEvil 1 and MediEvil 2. But right now we are in MediEvil Remake. I will be calling that like that. Let's go. New game. Let's fucking go. I would like to point out one thing, that cutscene. Okay, let's go with cutscene first, before I will start talking. Okay, we got zombies storming our crypt. Amazing. Let's go in. Oh, done. So many adventures await for us. That's the Battle of Gallowmere. And that's it for him. That must be pretty shitty, right? Going down in battle like that, with the first arrow. Yeah, pull off that string. We don't need that. Okie dokie, and we arrive in Dan's Crypt, the first location that will be also going back to quite a lot. Because you can farm money, you can farm health in here, and so on.
It has risen again! Sir Daniel Fortesque, see? The Hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Yeah, we all hopes. it does well. And we are in here right now, but let's return for that gold, as we saw right here. Beautiful. Yeah, I would like to point out one thing before we will start going into more advanced levels, is that I will be comparing this game. I am comparing this game. I'm talking about this game quite a lot in comparison to MediEvil Ressurection, because that's the previous game, the only other game from MediEvil franchise that I played. And things looked very different in that game. So yeah, there are many weird things that are happening, at least for me, because as I said before, I played MediEvil Ressurection first, and things just look different and are just weird for me. But I'm not saying they are bad or wrong or anything like that. They're just weird because I played MediEvil Ressurection for so many times, and I thought that was the experience of MediEvil that we will be checking out in MediEvil Remake, right? But still, it is an amazing game, I think. We can read books, as you can see.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway.
Thank you very much for that. Let's read another book. Oh, come on.
You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from the dead once again. When your life is low, using this bottle will help you feel a little better. And remember to fill it when you can.
And that's why we will be going back here to this location, because you can replay different levels a number of times you want. And this level is really good for refilling your health, and also side effect, restocking your gold purse, coins. How to even call it, your gold supply, let's put it this way, because it's really fast to go through. So yeah.
Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles.
Yeah, exactly what I meant. Okay, I believe that's all for books. Okay, we've got one more here.
You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Okie dokie, let's go then. So right now we've got to go here. Let's open up that chest. With that we can get daggers. But we can also rip our hand. That is our really first weapon that we can use. As you can see, we can also throw it. It's amazing. Really shitty weapon, but it's our first weapon. It looks really cool.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential.
Yep. Okie dokie, so yes, as the game said to us, we can, for example, charge those throwing knives to toss a little bit more of them. And all of the weapons have this like special ability. Okay, also we have that sword. We can open up that chest, that will give us shield. Yep. Okie dokie.
During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered and bestow you with keen insights that only a disembodied voice could provide.
Okie dokie, thank you very much. We can open our inventory, and as you can see, here we've got all the things that we collected so far. So yeah, that's great. We've got melee armor, although armor is just shields, so that's a little bit confusing, but it doesn't matter. Okie dokie, let's get out. And that's it for this location. We are just going to place this rune key, but remember about this wall. We will return here after we will get different weapon. But for right now we use that star rune. Let's get the hell out of here. Another book.
Track down Zarok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Stinking trail of magic slime feels a very weird thing to say, but screw it. Okie dokie, and right now we're going to the graveyard. So the second level, or well, to the map first, after that to the graveyard. So yeah, let's travel across the map, and we arrive at the graveyard. And as the first location we will find Chalice of the Heroes, but we'll talk about it when we will get that. For right now, let's go to the graveyard. Also, I wanted to say that when I first played MediEvil Ressurection, I always thought that Zarok is a witch. That's very weird. Later on I figured out that he is a man, not a woman. But screw it. Okie dokie. So we've got our controls. We can, for example, check out those little hands. Those are really amazing enemies. You can smash them later on to get gold. I believe at least it was like that in MediEvil Ressurection. I don't remember if that's the case in this one. We've got new entry of the Book of Gallowmere because we killed an enemy, and that will be happening quite a lot.
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
Great! I will not let that happen, that's for sure. Okie dokie. Level design is a little bit different. Okie dokie, nice. Let's remember to use our shield, that's for sure. Okie dokie. Nothing else that we can do here. So let's go through the graveyard. Okie dokie. Come on. Okie dokie. Beautiful. That's it for them. We got another book that I would like to read.
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs, but when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortesque had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception. He will circle enemies, helping you direct your ranged attacks, but he'll also let you know what things might merit a closer look.
Yeah, so right now we just have that sort of scope, let's put it this way, that wisps. And it's really cool that the game is explaining that to us, what is happening with that. But your level design is really weird with, like, for example, right here, right? The ground is, the walkway right here, it looks very weird, what we are going through here. But I believe that is just close resemblance of what happened in MediEvil 1. But look at the environment around us. That just looks beautiful. And here, right in front of us, we've got Hilltop Mausoleum, where we'll go soon enough. But for right now, let's go back to Graveyard. Let's see. Hello. Okie dokie. Beautiful. Nothing that we can do about that. Nothing I can do about that because we don't have that Chaos Rune. But we can go back. Let's see.
Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation.
The manned fountain of magic slime. Okay, and that is of course refilling our health. We need Earth Rune. Where exactly do we get that? I don't remember. I think that we've got to jump somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I forgot. Damn it. Okay, we got Earth Rune, so we'll be able to go to the left, and there we'll find Chaos Rune that we'll use to move to the right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, let's go. Beautiful. Okie dokie, we've got a little bit of gold that I would like to get. We got that book.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. be sure to take a moment from time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Gallowmere. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
Oh yeah, so right now game is telling us that we should take a look around, for example, for that gold. And yeah, that's the case with this game, that we've got to look around. It's not really that well hidden, at least the things that I found, but you should take a look around, that's for sure. Okie dokie, we don't need any refilling of our health, so let's just get out. Right here. Thank you very much. Holy shit. Okie dokie, now we'll need refilling of our health, that's for sure. Okie dokie, we've got one more, two more. Okie dokie, two more. Okie dokie. Let's go back for that health, because I think that will be needed. Yeah, in this game I'm losing health quite a lot. In MediEvil Ressurection it looked a little bit different, you had a little bit of a cooldown with enemy attacks and so on and so on. It doesn't matter. I'll just change those weapons. Come on.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
Okie dokie. Stone Angel Lady, let's use you. If we'll attack it, then it will open up different gates. And we cannot take that chalice right now because we didn't have enough souls.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set.
Okie dokie. So, let's see. Nope, don't you open up that. We can go over here, so let's go. Okie dokie, got 82% of fullness of chalice, so let's try to fill it up. Okie dokie. Let's go. Beautiful. Got more gold. Oh, screw you. Okie dokie. That's it for the enemies. That's it for the enemies. Let's go back. We are 96% full. Great. Okie dokie. Let's attack you one more time. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go to the chalice right now. Or maybe let's see. Let's open up the chalice door one more time. Okie dokie, let's see. I think that we need just like one more zombie. We cannot open that one up right now, but we'll be able later on.
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
So we need to kill stained glass demon in order to get out of the graveyard. So that's great. Okie dokie, let's see, there will be a few zombies around here. Okie dokie, let's go. And right now we can collect the chalice. So amazing. Okie dokie, anything else in here? We'll have to go over there. But for right now, as I said, let's return for the chalice. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's see, let's grab that, and as the book has said, the very weird voice, by collecting the chalice, we are granted passage to Hall of Heroes, where heroes will reward us with new weapons. That is very exciting part. Okay, of course there will be enemies right here, because why not? Quite a lot of them even. Okay, already putting up there, we can go right here. We got that merchant gargoyle, so we might want to buy something. Of course we got enemies, that was of course a trap. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, let's shop goods. Yeah, merchant gargoyles are amazing looking. Okay, you can buy throwing daggers, so I mean, let's do it, we've got a lot of money. And we don't have really anything to spend that on, so let's just buy them. later on... Yeah, that's amazing that he's eating that gold. Later on we will have other ranged weapons. Those are using the most amount of the most of our money, because we are just buying new arrows, throwing daggers, and so on, or spears later on. But other than that, you are only using that for buying one shield, and for upgrading weapons. So yeah, not too much stuff there. Okie dokie, let's see. Nice, beautiful even. Okie dokie, nothing else. We've got that guy here. Okie dokie. So yeah, we've got to use our shield quite a lot in this game. At least for me that's the case. Maybe if you are playing and you are a little bit more skilled, then maybe you can do it without that, but yeah, I've got to use that shield quite a lot. So right now we've got already 2 bottles of life, so that's amazing. And let's see, we've got very shallow water, so zombies and us can go through that. Okay, that zombie fall down, great. Okay, that's it for him. Okay, nice. Oh, excuse me game, what the fuck was that? Oh, it was trying to equip the shield. Great.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Yep, so we've got to see a difference between shallow and, well, a little bit deeper water, because as the voice said, we cannot swim very well. So yeah, we just avoid the water at all. And to the Hall of Heroes we go. All the mightiest heroes are celebrated here. They aren't so interested in being your friend just yet. Slay a Zarok or 2, and maybe they will warm up to you. Okie dokie, so let's see.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Okie dokie, also got that merchant gargoyle, but he cannot sell us anything else right now. And we got new Book of Gallowmere entry. Great. Got another book.
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance.
Okie dokie. As you can see here, a statue of Dan. And, well, after we'll be able to save Gallowmere and collect all the chalices, that statue will be, well, like the rest of the statues. But for right now, we've got to just talk with the gods. Those chalices are really interesting because you can just toss them around the Hall of Heroes. That's interesting. But yeah, as I said, I will be comparing MediEvil Ressurection and MediEvil Remake a lot. MediEvil Ressurection Hall of Heroes was looking entirely different. Basically, it was floating in the sky, like for example, you imagine Olympus or something like that, way up high in the sky with clouds going all around. And really, the style of it was really reminding me of like a Greek temple. Or something. You had those columns, you had white and gold decorations, and so on and so on. In here, I feel like it is a little bit more like pagan style or Viking style, something like that. So that is very interesting choice. But let's pay homage to our first hero.
Captain Fortesque, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok, a clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
And we gain crossbow, amazing. Two things that I would like to point out that are differences between this medieval remake and the Resurrection. In Resurrection, all of those heroes were moving when we were able to talk to them, and they were like, you know, really moving, not like the statue that was only moving its head. When you weren't able to talk with them, they were just like stone figures, but when you were able to talk with them, they were moving, looking around and so on. So there was a little bit more interaction with that. Also, another thing is that in MediEvil Ressurection, when you were using crossbow, longbow and few other weapons, you weren't able to use shield, but in here you can use your crossbow and shield at the same time. And that just feels a little bit weird, you know, but screw it.
Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid.
Great. Okie dokie. So right now we cannot do it. What we can do though is getting out of here and progressing to the next level. That will be Cemetery Hill if I remember correctly. Let's leave the Hall of Heroes. Okie dokie. I don't think that we need to any resupplying of health or anything like that, so we'll just head on to the next level. Okie dokie. Beautiful. Let's move on to the Cemetery Hill. Let's go in. Okie dokie. And Cemetery Hill is interesting location because, well, you will see what happens. But yeah, it will be very interesting. One of my favorite maps from the first game, from Resurrection. But yeah, we'll have our first interaction with Zarok right now. Like, a real life interaction. Afterlife interaction. Resurrection interaction, whatever.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortesque. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Yeah, and we've got those gargoyles that will be spitting rocks, and we'll have to dodge them. So that's great. And all. Okie dokie. Let's see. We can shoot that guy, of course. Okay, but let's change to sword, and for right now, we'd like to read that book.
Some obstructions can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experiment.
Well, good advice. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, right now, we need to find a club. So that's great, but the club is nowhere to be found here. We've got to be a little bit clever about it. And at first I wasn't able to figure out that when I was playing I had to think a little bit about it. Okie dokie, and we might want to go with that chest because there is exploding with that. Okie dokie, let's see, we got that zombie, nice. Okie dokie. Let's see, let's grab that health vial, nice. We got merchant gargoyles, so maybe let's shop and let's buy a few crossbow bolts. Oh, we don't need them. Okay, I thought that we are getting a little bit longer, a little bit shorter supply of bolts for a crossbow, but nope. Okie dokie, but let's see, don't step into the fire because that would be bad for your bones. But let's see, we can also go in this direction. There will be also zombies here, as you can see. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's see, we got 3 more zombies around here. Okie dokie, nice. We've got 1 more zombie right here. Beautiful, let's read that book.
Of great archaeological interest, destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within.
Oh yeah, babe, that's for sure. But not right now, because we need to find a club for that. And let's see if I remember where the club is. I think that right now we got to jump through here, but I don't remember if I have to go to the left or to the right. I think to the left. Okie dokie. So let's see, let's wait it out for that last rock to come by. Okie dokie, we can hide in here. Okie dokie, you can also jump over them, but we've got to go right here, so yeah. And we've got new Gallowmere, Book of Gallowmere entry because we killed new enemy. Great. Okie dokie, anything else in here? Not really. So let's open up that chest where we'll find the club. Nice, we can also read that book.
The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many, and it will break.
Okie dokie, thank you very much for that. So right now we can bash stuff. Great. As you can see, that is really powerful bash. Yeah, really nice. But we can also burn stuff and so on and so on. And that will come in handy later. I don't think that we can do anything else with that over here, but we can of course go and break that border right here in order to go inside and plunder the goodies inside. So let's see. And club is a really powerful weapon. Much more powerful than Resurrection. Okie dokie.
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once, unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
Thank you for that. Okie dokie, nothing else that we can do around here. But yeah, I do wonder what is the smell of an old witch, right? Very, very weird thing to say, but okay, let's continue on. And as you can see, the club is really powerful. One hit kill. One hit kill. In Resurrection, it had exactly the same power as a sword. So you are always using a sword because it was just not worth it for you to waste your club on enemies.
A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer, yet they are a reclusive people and have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request of the adventurer before any such help is given. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is a good indication that a witch can be called upon.
Okie dokie, thank you very much for that. Let's see, we need that flame, and we've got to run with that. Basically, just like Olympic torch. Run for that, and let's burn the fire. Oh, come on. Okie dokie, I would like to change our weapon to small sword. Let's exit, and let's go. Okie dokie, nice. We used our life bottle because, well, those enemies were constantly hitting us, but right now, let's see, let's go. Let's see, let's take that guy out. Beautiful. And that's it. We've got Witch Talisman. We've got gold. God damn it, we've got quite a lot of gold even. We've got Chalice, so let's go to Hall of Heroes. We've got, excuse me, Copper Shield, beautiful. Okie dokie, and Hell Vial, let's also use that. And that's it for this location. Let's see which one is the way out. That one. Okay, okay, let's get out, and now we can go up those, where those rocks are. And where we came in here. Oh, right here, right here, right here. Okay, okay, thank you very much. Let's get the hell out of here. And up we go. I think that we might want to change our weapon to the club right now. Because with that we can bash those stones. I think that we might be able to do it without that, but let's see. Just in case, let's take that. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's wait for that rock. Okay, okay. Fuck. Okay, okay. Let's wait it out. Okay, okay. I think that right now is a good. I think that we wasted a little bit of our opportunity, but screw it. And also, I would like to grab that gold. Okie dokie, let's get out. Beautiful. Okie dokie, let's see. Up we go. Oh, come on, game. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Oh, come on. Okie dokie, if we'll stand on the edge, I think that we are cool. Yeah. Okie dokie, so far it's not looking too good for us. Okie dokie. Let's wait it out. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Come on, I was trying to go. Okay, okie dokie. Let's go right here. Although I'd also like to grab that chest. I think there is just club over there, but still, let's grab it. Okie dokie, let's go. Oh, our shield even. Okie dokie, beautiful. I also like to grab that gold. So, let's go. Oh, fuck you, game. Okie dokie. Beautiful. Let's go. Okie dokie, beautiful. Oh, come on, game. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, okay, we got another shield. Let's wait for that. Okie dokie. Let's see, up we go right here. Let's wait it out. Oh, come on, game. Don't you dare do me like that. Okie dokie. And copper shield destroyed. Amazing. Come on, game. Come on, game. Come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
We have failed the master. We give our lives.
Thank you very much. We're catching on so many things when we're climbing up this mountain. Weird. Come on, game.
The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in the exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards.
Okie dokie, thank you very much for that. Let's grab that gold. Let's see, we also got that fountain of wooded slime, so let's use that to make sure that our health is topped up. Okie dokie, and we are back to full health. Amazing stuff. Let's change that weapon back to small sword. And let's go to the Hall of Heroes. Okie dokie, what weapon we'll be getting right now? I think hammer? I might be wrong about it.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
Everyone here believes in us, as you can see. We've got so much support from them. Okie dokie. Oh, we're returning to him.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than the army of the evil dead to throw your strider. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
And we've got another life bottle. Amazing. Okie dokie, as you can see, we've got two chalices that we can knock around. Great. Okie dokie, let's get out of here, and I would also like to go back to Dan's crypt today. in this episode, because we got something very important to do there. So let's see. Okay, right now our road to Hilltop Mausoleum is open, but we'll not go there right now. As I said, we'll be going back to Dan's crypt because there is something very important that I would like to pick up. So let's go in. Oh, come on, game. Let's replay this level. And let's see what is hiding inside. Consider a gentle touch on thin walkways. Okie dokie. Good tip. Okie dokie. I think that we can still go back here for all of that gold. Yup. And a little bit more. Beautiful, thank you very much. Let's see. Let's go through this location as before. Just to resupply a little bit. So yeah, buying throwing daggers might have been really bad idea because we are just getting them for free here. But screw it. We've got copper shield, we've got gold. Amazing stuff. Okay, let's get out. And we've got to change our weapon to club. So let's do that. And let's see, we've got that wall. Let's destroy that. And gold, health bottle, gold. Beautiful. Okie dokie. And that's it for this location other than other health vial. Because as you can see, there is no more things that we can break in here. Well, we got also that gold in here that I forgot about. Okay, let's get out. And right now we've got 4 health bottles, life bottles. That will come in handy with our journey, that's for sure. But also, we'll be ending this episode right now, because I don't want to make them too long. I want to keep them short like that. When we were playing it previously, I mean this game, I was going 1 episode for 1 level, but I was going with 2 episodes per day. But yeah, right now we'll just be going like that. So let's sum up what we did. We learned the story of MediEvil, of Sir Daniel Fortesque. We went through Dan's crypt. As you can see, there is no chalice here, and in MediEvil Ressurection there was chalice in Dan's crypt. We went through Graveyard, we went through Cemetery Hill, and right now we'll be going into Hilltop Mausoleum, but that will be happening in the next episode. For right now, I would like to thank you all for watching, and of course, see you in the next one. Bye bye.